Hello everybody and welcome to the WBE finals. We've made it to the end, and that's kind of crazy. We're still yet to lose a game, and that means that this is the match that I want to win the most. I still think that it's gonna be a really hard fought match, and it's gonna be a really exciting one. We're going off against Haydunn and the Colorado Rapid Spins. He's got a great team, and it's gonna be a nail biter. I'm sure it's going to be really intense. So you can look forward to that. If you are only interested in the battle, then skip to the timestamp in the comments section, which I will have pinned. But if you're interested in the matchup and everything, I'll go over that relatively briefly right now. So as I say, Haydunn's got a really good team, headed by one of the best Megas in the format in Mega Gyarados. Really scary. I don't have a fairy type. So yeah, it's a very scary Pokemon, very bulky, and will give my Mega Aerodactyl problems, which is the main thing, because obviously Mega Aerodactyl is amazing and has been performing throughout the entire season, and it is like the biggest problem there. The rest of his draft is pretty good too. The other standout is Dragonite. If it gets up in agility, it's going to do some damage. Even if not, its Outrage is a very good wall-breaking move for him to click, because as I said, I don't have any fairies. So yeah, that's going to be really scary too. Other than that, my Aerodactyl has quite a field day. The only things that can really take hits are potentially the Tangela can take a hit, maybe, but even then not really. But it's the Mega Gyarados that's the big problem, and I do need chip on everything else. But if I get Stealth Rock up, then I can kind of do that. So looking at my team and what I'm bringing something slightly different to last time, because obviously I've battled Haydunn before. We battled first week, we've come full circle. It's quite a nice way to end the league. But I'm bringing a relatively similar team. We won. It was kind of close, but we didn't actually use Mega Aerodactyl at all. The rest of my Pokemon just managed to handle it, and I got a very high risk, high reward prediction right, in that I stayed in with my Venusaur against his Arcanine, managed to put it to sleep, meaning one, he only went for Will-O-Wisp, meaning that I could keep my Venusaur and he'd lost his Arcanine basically. So I don't think that such a game-changing, momentum-gaining series of events will happen in this one, but we'll see. So the game plan, bringing Mega Aerodactyl, the same one as last time, like ridiculous coverage that decimates his teams. Once Stealth Rock are up, really Mega Gyarados is the only thing that's a very good stop to this Aerodactyl. I think other than that, pretty much everything else goes down after rocks. Which is crazy. Oh, Machamp doesn't. I need a bit more chip on Machamp for wing attack to do damage there, but that's the Mega Aero. Very, very good. Need to watch out for priority, potential Aqua Jet on Dragonite, potential Ice Shard on Sandslash, and even maybe a Sucker Punch Raticate, but I think I should be alright. So that's a late game cleaner. We are then bringing a slightly different Nidoking. Last time we brought it, very similar. This time, instead of Stealth Rock, we've got Superpower on here because it does a lot of damage to that Mega Gyarados, potentially putting it in range of my Mega Aerodactyl. So that's really, really helpful. And I actually swapped out Ice Punch for Ice Beam, because if I've gone for a Superpower against Mega Gyarados, Haydunn might think that that's then an opportunity to set up his Dragonite because I've reduced my attack stat. But my Ice Beam damage won't be decreased by a reduced attack stat, so I can still hit that for a lot of damage. We've then got my Poliwrath. This is a very important Pokemon against Haydunn because it's very defensive and its superpower is very damaging. So it's really good. I'm very happy to bring it. The only change I made was swapping out Waterfall for Scald, because the things that I'm going to be waterfalling are things like potentially Golem, although I've got the Earthquake for that, but definitely Arcanine. But if I'm up against an Arcanine, it could well burn me first, which would severely reduce Waterfall damage, so I put Scald on there instead. And if he switches out his Arcanine, or if he switches out anything, I potentially can get a burn on whatever comes in wanting to take a water hit, so I think Scald is definitely the better option there. We've got Venusaur. This is the right Venusaur. Last time I meant to bring this Venusaur, I brought one with Vine Whip and Double Edge. So this one hopefully will be a little bit better, although to be fair, my I think it was Razor Leaf actually. Venusaur did a lot of work last time. Sleep Powder is so important though. His only grass type is Tangela, which can't stay in on Venusaur, so I definitely can get something to sleep with this. And I'm bringing it Timid again, just in case his Gyarados is Adamant. It means that I can outspeed. I'm really hoping for an Adamant Gyarados, but I'll talk more about that in a second. We're bringing pretty much the same Electabuzz, apart from it doesn't have Psychic, it's got Thunder Wave. It means we don't do quite as much damage to Machamp, but Thunderbolt puts it in range of Aerodactyl anyway, and I think Thunder Wave would be very useful, for example, for slowing down a Jolly Gyarados, so that more of my Pokemon can help take it on. So that's that. And the final Pokemon, which is the big change, I swapped out Kadabra, which didn't really do much last time, for a Kabutops, which is now my Stealth Rocker. This is kind of my dedicated lead. I'm thinking leading Kabutops is a really good way to try to guarantee my Stealth Rock. The only things that can one-hit KO it are potentially an Adamant Gyarados, which I outspeed, a Tentacruel, which I would switch out on, or a Tangela, which I doubt he'd lead with. But we could see, maybe he will. I've got an easy switch into Venusaur and Tangela anyway. So it's my Stealth Rocker. I really want Stealth Rocks up as soon as possible to allow chip on everything and to allow my Aerodactyl to get that clean in as soon as possible. The Rock Slide is there to hit most things. Superpower is on there to hit a potential lead Alolan Sandslash if he wants to try and get up his own rocks, and also to hit Gyarados for a lot of damage. So the ideal lead situation is Haydunn leads Adamant Gyarados, I get my Stealth Rock and a Superpower on Mega Gyarados. That would be ideal. It may not work out that way. If he does lead Mega Gyarados, it means I can find out if he's Adamant or Jolly as to whether he outspeeds this. If he's Adamant, he's doing a lot of damage, but I outspeed and can get damage on. If he's Jolly, my Poliwrath takes it on a lot better because it's defensive. So that's the team. I'm very nervous, I don't know if you can tell. Really want to win this one. My lead strategy could not work out at all, and I don't think he's bringing the Tentacruel. If he does bring that, it's really going to scupper what I might lead with. I probably would end up leading with Venusaur that way, but I don't know, and it's going to be scary. I really hope I win this one, and I'll see you in the battle. Okay, so we have matched with Haydunn, and let's see if we can do this. Last battle, I mean, if we can go the entire season undefeated, that would be crazy. I'm not sure if we can. Haydunn's team is fantastic, and a sweep with Dragonite is completely possible for him. So I need to be really careful about that. But we'll see what happens. We'll see if we can pull it out. Oh god. Oh god. I'm just really nervous. Really nervous. Hopefully my lead Kabutops can do the thing. So let's check this team that he has brought. I think he's brought the same Pokemon, exactly the same Pokemon, okay? So we won last time, but we have actually changed more than him. So let's just do the exact same plan that I talked about. Lock this in and go. Oh jeez. Oh jeez. I think that he might bring a Jolly Gyarados this time, which is definitely harder for me to deal with just because it outspeeds my Kabutops and my Venusaur. But it does mean that my Tadpole switches in a little bit better. Only a little bit, but that is a big difference. Like last time, it was 3-hit KO by a Waterfall, Earthquake, Earthquake, and that definitely wouldn't happen if it was Jolly. So at least Tadpole can maybe put in a bit more work. And I know that Haydunn was scared about my Poliwrath, so... Oh god. One more, guys. The other thing that I'm really concerned about is I haven't missed a Rock Slide this entire league. And it's just going to happen in the finals, isn't it? It's just going to happen. We both got freezes in the last round, which is crazy. He leads with the Machamp. This is okay, actually. I ran through the scenarios with this. If he goes for the Superpower to take me out, then I can bring in my Aerodactyl, and because of the lowered defense, I can take him out. So I am actually going to go for a Stealth Rock here. If he goes for the Superpower, I can bring in my Aero, get my Mega off, and go for a Wing Attack. He goes for the Bulk Up. I think this is still okay because I can get waterfall damage. And that should still put him in range of something else. Waterfall should still do a decent amount. Yeah, it probably doesn't put it in. If we get the flinch though, no. Ice Punch! Oh, he predicted the switch into my Venusaur. This is my, like, suicide lead. If I can put... Machamp is one of the few things that needs some good damage on it before it's in aero range. So that can now be revenged by aero. I think. Yeah. I think, although we could get a really, really shitty roll here. Is there anything else that's safer? Oh man, if I still had Psychic on my Electabuzz, I think that would have been the play. But I think here we can go into my Aerodactyl. I'm pretty sure a Wing Attack should be taking it out. It might be a roll, now that he's got his defense boost. And if this is Impish, I might have messed up here, but it does have, it's got Ice Punch. Oh god. If this doesn't KO, shit, I've mucked up. I've really mucked up. Oh my god, I think I've lost. I honestly think I've lost. I shouldn't have made that play. That was a roll. I'm sure that was a roll, unless it's an Impish Machamp, in which case it's really good prep. And I shouldn't have gone for Wing Attack here. I should have gone for Earthquake. My Poliwrath still does a lot to his team, and I do have my Electabuzz. I do have my Electabuzz, which is really good. Oh my god, I can't believe that. That's so bad. Oh, I shouldn't have done that. I shouldn't have done that. But I don't know. It really depends on... No, this is really bad. This is super duper bad. Oh my god. I think I just go for Fire Blast here. Because he's setting up rocks. I made the wrong play. I think I've lost. I honestly don't see a way out of this now. Wow. Not going well. So we could go into Duke Nuke here. I mean, I could go into Tadswall. That invites in the Tangler. What does he have to switch into Duke Nuke? Oh my god, that was so bad. That bulk up. No. I mean, he can get the Ice Shard damage, and that's sort of okay. He knows that this can OHKO him. I just don't want... I don't know what I'm doing. I'm mucking up. That's what I'm doing right now. I think I go for the Flamethrower here. Oh, you know what? That's a misplay because he's going straight into his Gyarados. But that's alright. If he goes into his Gyarados, I've still got my Poliwrath. I can't believe that. I can't believe that. I can't see a way out of this because my... I kind of can see a way out of this though. Because my Electabuzz does look good. I need damage on... He does just go for the Ice Shard. I don't think he's getting rocks then, which is kind of helpful. So we get rid of Cold Cuts. That's one less bit of pressure on my Poliwrath. I'm guessing that Gyarados is coming in now. And it can just go for an EQ. Do I want to... I kind of need to preserve this, I think. Yeah. No, I don't need to. Okay. Arcanine comes in. That's really good for me. Oh, do I need to preserve this? I think he's going for the Flare Blitz. Oh, shoot. You know what? I think this is okay. If I go for Earthquake here, he takes Flare Blitz damage. I need to take pressure off Poliwrath. I'm playing way too recklessly right now. So this is all going really bad. So we can go into Tadswall. And I think I do just go for a Scald here. I think he's going to go into his Tangler. Oh, he's going for the Wisp. This is sort of okay. We don't take it out with this Scald though. Oh, it's so close though. But this isn't too big a problem because Tony is gone and it's one more thing. You know what, I'm going to lose to that Dragonite. I'm going to lose to that Dragonite for sure at this stage. Or the Gyarados, I've pretty much definitely lost. And he went for the Play Rough. Okay. Yeah, I've lost. I've definitely lost at this stage. Damn, that Machamp. I should have played that differently. I was just really concerned about getting too much damage on my Poliwrath early game. Or I could have gone into Venusaur, I guess. Venusaur could still pull this out. Venusaur could still pull this out. I guess he goes into his Flying Dragon Dude. Yeah, Flying Dragon Dude comes out now. Does it win? I don't think it wins, but I think it does too much. Unless he's got... No, this is going to be close. This is going to be close. He might need to preserve his Dragonite. Venusaur does look quite good. It doesn't do enough damage to Dragonite though. It definitely depends on the Dragonite set. But I do have a timid Venusaur, so it potentially outspeeds everything. So... with this, we just go straight for the Ice Punch. It's not going to be doing too much now, and if he's got Roost, then that's an issue. Yeah, we'll see. He might just go straight for the attack. I can't believe this. He's got Thunder. This isn't too bad. This is not too bad. He's let me back in. He's let me back in. I'm guessing this probably has Earthquake. But he has let me back in. This Ice Punch probably doesn't kill. Oh, it does! Oh my god! Oh my lord! This is not bad. This is not bad. I think here, if he goes into Tangle, I switch straight into my Venusaur. If he goes into his Gyarados, I click Thunder Wave. Oh my lord. Electabuzz, are you pulling this out for me? I can't believe... to be fair, it did have a chance to KO. So this happened last time, that matchup exactly, and his Dragonite survived an Ice Punch. He might have changed to be a Hasty Nature or something, which definitely put him in range. But otherwise it must have been a roll because he survived that last time. So we stand a chance. Still, he's got a Mega Gyarados. And I don't know how I'm going to deal with that. Is it best to Thunder Wave it or is it best to get damage? I think it's best to get damage. So he's going into Nudes. This is an easy switch into Gyarados for me. Yeah, I think I just switched straight into Gyarados. Oh, Gyarados? I mean Venusaur. Venusaur, yeah. He probably is going for the Sludge Bomb or the Sleep Powder. Mega Drain, perfect. So we can go straight for a Sludge Bomb here. His Gyarados is going to take Rocks damage. Oh my lord, after that first set of events, I really thought I was going to lose. Like, Aero is my crutch. I don't know what to do without it, but the rest of my team showing that actually I've got a pretty decent draft outside of Mega Aero. But the thing is, this matchup is like the perfect matchup for me to show how good Mega Aero is in this format. And it's just annoying that that's not how it panned out. That's not how it panned out. So we just take out this Nudes. And that's great, because we still have Electabuzz in the back that should be doing really good damage to Gyarados. I think all I need to do is get a Mega Drain off against this Gyarados. It takes the Rocks damage, and yeah, I think I only need one hit against it, which it may be all that I get, because Crunch is insane. It does so much damage. Let's see. We just go for that Mega Drain and pray. We'll see. We can see here if he changed to a Jolly rather than an Adamant Gyarados, because it was Adamant last time. If we outspeed, then he's brought Adamant again. If he outspeeds, he's switched to Jolly, which I think is definitely what he wanted to do. He hasn't, which is great, because we get that Mega Drain off completely free, and I think it's in Electabuzz range. I think it's in Electabuzz range. I think it's in Electabuzz range. Maybe not. I mean, this is a Venusaur. I knew that the T-Wave was coming out there. Well, yeah, I knew it. Although I wasn't going to switch into Electabuzz on a T-Wave, with the Mega Gyarados, then it like KOs me with all of its attacks, regardless of if it goes for like a. Is this a 2-hit KO? Yeah. Oh god, it's going to come down to this blooming Thunderbolt, which is probably not going to KO. Oh my god. Oh my god. Last one did 85, so this is going to KO. Does Thunderbolt KO? Does Thunderbolt KO? Is Electabuzz going to be the Pokemon that brings it home for me, or is it going to leave me wanting? Look how cool Electabuzz is though. Come on. Come on. Just do the damage. Just do the damage. Just do the damage. Oh my god! Yes! I can't believe it! Electabuzz, I love you. I knew that I drafted you for a reason. That was insane. That was the most insane match I've had this entire league. I can't believe that it happened. Mega Aero, I'm so sorry for just like throwing you away. I thought that it would be in range, but it must have been like an amazing bring by Haydunn. That Machamp prep and that Machamp lead was great, because I would not have predicted that. Now, I did know my matchup against Machamp with Kabutops, but I didn't factor in Bulk Up, which was the perfect first turn play. But I'm so glad that I did stay in and get the rocks. I haven't got a flinch this whole time, by the way. I went for 2 waterfalls, no flinch. Kind of upset about that, because if I got a flinch there wouldn't have been any problem. But so happy that Electabuzz managed to do it. So that's it! We are the league winners! We are undefeated the entire time, and I'm really, really happy. That was great. Haven't done league in a while, thought I'd be a bit rusty, and I'm so glad that it worked out. This is a really cool, really crazy format. The league was definitely just a bit of fun, and it's definitely unbalanced. So the big question after all of this, and I think it will be on all of the league members' minds, is Mega Aerodactyl broken in this format? I have to say, all through it's been a crutch in my team building, although I would say that that's probably true for a lot of the people who picked really strong Megas, like Mega Gyarados would always be brought by Haydunn, and Mega Beedrill would have always been brought, Mega Charizard X, like some of the best Megas in the format, they're just always going to be brought because this is such a wonky format. So it was definitely a crutch. I think that last battle nicely showed that my draft was decent regardless of the Mega Aerodactyl, but I do think the Mega Aerodactyl is very strong, very hard to prep for. There are countermeasures to it, but with the right draft, it's really hard to stop. And yeah, I don't know. Going forward, I think it would be interesting to see a league without Mega Aerodactyl just to see what that was like. I think that probably it just means that Mega Beedrill will be stronger, you know, like it will just shift to the next fastest thing. But I think it would just be interesting to see. I don't necessarily think Mega Aerodactyl is inherently broken, but it's so restricting on team building that it's worth considering banning. But that's gonna be it. I'm so happy. I brought it home for you guys. Electabuzz, you brought it home for the guys at home. I'm so happy. You are the best. Yeah, let's get that cheer done. Yeah, pumped from that battle with Haydunn. Oh, I am so pumped. So, yeah, thank you all for watching. Thank you all for your support. I've really enjoyed bringing this series to you. I haven't done much battling recently, so I like to keep my hand in, and this is a great way to do it. Pokemon Let's Go has been a really fun game. I'm probably going to be putting it down after this, so it's been nice to just keep this game alive for me a bit longer because it looks great. The battles are really fun and exciting. Not as serious and competitive and balanced as other metas, but definitely fun. So that's going to be all from me for now. You can look forward to more regular content, and I'm looking towards some new things coming to my channel, so you can look forward to that. But that's going to be all for now. I've been Foo, you've been awesome, and hopefully see you next time. Goodbye.